Hello everybody, welcome to another vlog thing, I guess. As usual, I'm unscripted. I'm just like, I've written a few things down and it's probably not in the right order, so it's going to be a bit rambly. But you guys know what rambling is, right? You've watched me a million times. I'm not going to like bury the lead or just like try and get you guys to guess or make it a clickbait title. I know now I'm rambling and kind of doing that. Long story short is, and I hate phrasing it like this, me and my partner are pregnant. My partner is pregnant. She is over 20 weeks now, so we feel a bit more comfortable at telling everybody. Some of you guys may have seen in the background at the start of this video the baby clothes hanging up. We've been kind of going mad buying baby clothes. Anyway, yeah, we're expecting a baby in March, and yeah, we're really excited. So if you just came here for the why is Liam constantly tired at the moment, that's why. But no, seriously, it's been interesting because I've mentioned it a few times. It's a big life change. It's massive, really. It's the biggest life change I've ever been through. But yeah, so that's kind of been the main reason why I've not been around as much as I want to be. And I don't want that to be framed as like a negative. It is very much positive. This has been planned. This is like something we want. So it's all positive. So yeah, basically the plan was for this season to still do all the regionals that I did last year plus more. I obviously had my job change at some point as well. I'm no longer like properly employed. I'm self-employed. I'm running my own business and stuff like that. Again, some of you guys know all this already, and it's all kind of like coalesced in the weirdest kind of way. And I can't remember the timeline exactly. My partner might correct me in the comments if she sees this. But yeah, so I think like I handed in my notice for my job, and then before that, I was already not really streaming all that much because I knew I was going to be handed in my notice. So I was doing my main job during the week, and then I was doing Every, which is a self-employed courier service in the UK. I think it's in other places as well, but definitely in the UK. At the weekends as well. So I was like working 7 days a week. And I think in the month of, was it June? I think I worked every single day in that month, and I was just absolutely exhausted by the end of it. So getting out of my main job was huge. Obviously, big time freeing for me, but like at the same time it was like, where's my money coming from? So I kind of put two jobs in place in self-employed. I was going carpentry and joinery, and I was going pet services, which is like dog walking, pet sitting, etc, etc. I put the exact same amount of effort into both of them, and the pet service stuff just jumped up immediately. So that was awesome. It meant that I immediately had a route to some more money coming in, my own business starting up as well. So as you can imagine, a lot of work went into that. And again, another reason why it's taken 2 or 3 months, even longer than past June, to actually like get back into any form of content creation. On top of that, obviously I still had Every, but I dropped that down to just Sundays, so I had my Saturdays free. And by the time we got to the end of August, I was just looking at like my regular walks, nothing else, because that's the best way to kind of tell. The regular walks are the ways that you can see how much money's definitely coming in, because the home visits are kind of sporadic. It makes it sound like there's like a lot less of them, but you never know when they're coming up. You never know when like the ad hoc, as you call them, walks are coming up. So like people who are like, oh, I'm at work this day, this week. Do you mind dropping in? I'm like, yeah, no problem, I can do that. Anyway. Long story short, I already saw that I could drop Every at the same time, so I was no longer doing Every by the start of September, and the business so far has been really self-sustaining, which is fantastic. It's exactly what I wanted. So yeah, that put me into a position to actually start being able to plan for streaming again, which was awesome, especially with Legends ZA coming out in October. I was really excited about playing that. It's the first game in a very long time where I'm just like, I just want to play this game. And, you know, anyone who's been watching me on stream or the content has just seen me play so much of it recently. Like, I've absolutely loved the game, and we're at a point now where I'm pretty much finished. There's not really much I want to do on stream. I will do, like, the odd PvP stream and stuff like that, but yeah, that's already done. So now it's like, okay, now I need to slip back into a schedule, which was much easier said than done, because I'm like, oh, okay, I can start doing my chat challenges again. I can start doing Showdown, and it's really hard to say, yes, I'm going to be doing this when there's more stuff going on with the business. And I know I started this off with the whole, hey, we're pregnant kind of thing, but like that does end up tying into it, because especially if I've got home visits, and was it last week? Last week I had like 3 in an evening, basically. So I wasn't getting home till 6 p.m. And then because my partner's just like so low energy at the moment, she's growing a human. I've kind of had to take over on everything. Like, again, I do not want this to be framed as negative towards her. I'm not, moaning or complaining. I was fully prepared for all of this. It's just a case of like now I've got to balance my job. I've got to balance all the admin behind the job, which is a whole new thing. I've got to plan schedules. I've got to plan accounting. It's so much, and then I've got to do everything else as well. It's a great problem to have. Again, I don't want this to be framed as negative, but this is just me explaining why I've just had like no energy to do anything recently. I am working on it, and I think us going into autumn, clocks going back, longer nights and stuff like that hasn't been helping as well. I don't know if you guys will remember, like I did talk about this on stream a bit, but like during summer, I was waking up at like 6 a.m., sometimes 5 a.m., just ready to start the day, not a problem. Now that the clocks have gone back, my brain is gone. And now it's time to not wake up until 8 o'clock. And it's just like, help. I can just sleep forever now. It's really annoying. So yeah, again, I just want to frame this like it is not a negative. It is all actually positive. And again, like I said, it's if it's a problem, it's a great problem to have. But I just want to explain to you guys what's going on and kind of like I've been teasing it for a while, and I do feel a bit clickbait is not the right word, but like on the podcast, on the stream, like, and eventually I'll tell you guys what's going on. We both agreed that we wanted to get to a certain milestone before we started talking about it, and we've hit that milestone now. And touch wood, everything goes well from here. So far, everything has been positive. We've been for so many scans, and just like from week 6, I think it was actually, like as early as that sounds, we've been like having 2 to 4 week scans and just like seeing the baby progress, and that is a wild experience, trust me. I know some of my audience skews younger and probably has never really thought about these kind of things, but it is quite amazing, like to just have all these like scan photos and just see like the progress. It is really cool. With all that, I've not been able to do tournaments, which again, nice problem to have. I am going to be doing Birmingham. That is currently planned to be done. Again, I've mentioned that on the podcast. I am looking at doing VGC for Birmingham though, rather than TCG. I think the main problem for me doing anything competitively for TCG at the moment is I do still kind of take it more seriously than I should, whereas VGC is a bit more casual for me. So doing that competitively kind of like there's less pressure on me, if that makes sense. So I think that's definitely the way I'm going to go for that. I won't be doing EUIC. It is just way too close to the due dates. So we will not be doing EUIC at all. So don't expect to see me there. But if all goes to plan, hopefully next season we will be back at it. Whether that's going to be for TCG or VGC, I haven't decided yet. The big positive at the moment for VGC is because I've bought a Switch 2, because I've bought what I need to buy for that, everything is purchased, and I don't have to make any additional purchases like I would with TCG, like keeping on top of cards and things like that. So I don't know, there's definitely an argument to do VGC next year, but we'll see how much I enjoy it. I might do Birmingham and then go, no, this sucks. I hate doing this. So no, we'll see how that goes. And again, on top of all of that, we have been doing the online tournaments still as well. And again, you guys might have noticed I've not been playing or streaming those because we've moved to Sundays now. The tournaments are actually getting like pretty big pretty quickly. We do have like a new crop of players as well that turn up every week, and I think it's been interesting because Saturdays we kind of filtered out the best way to phrase it, like the less well-behaved players. I think we filtered them out quite quickly, so we ended up having like quite a solid core of players that turned up. We'd always have the same kind of players, and not really many judge calls. Like, we wouldn't really have many issues at all. Now we're on Sundays and we're doing bigger tournaments with ASIM top cuts and stuff as well. We are ending up with 6 or 7 judge calls almost like at the same time in the first 2 to 3 rounds. And while Piano Fish is doing an absolutely fantastic job judging, genuinely, I could not be happier with him. I do have to kind of step in as well, just to kind of like ease the load on Piano Fish, because otherwise we're not going to get judge calls done within 20 minutes basically. So I've just not been having time to actually play as well as judge, and it has made things a little bit awkward for competitive stuff for me as well, which is fine. Like, again, I'm not too worried about being competitive this year, but I think we are going to start looking at potentially getting another judge or 2 in, especially for the earlier rounds, just to kind of like alleviate the pressure a little bit and let me or Piano Fish play some of these tournaments as well, because both of us are players as well that want to take part in these tournaments. So that is something we are potentially looking at the moment. On top of that, with the tournament stuff as well, we are very close to the December Invitational as well. I haven't decided whether it's going to be top 32 or top 64 for that yet, but we are going to be running that in the week between Christmas and New Year's New Year's Eve. I've not looked at dates yet, but I think somewhere like the 28th or the 29th might be like when we do the Invitational, and then we can do a new season starting in January, the next following week. So yeah, there's a few plans ahead. I've kind of like just added this on and not really thought about it, but that is something we're looking at. The other thing we're talking about as well is we could start like playing other people's games as well, like streaming them and commentating over them, which I think isn't a bad way to go about things as well, just to showcase some of the players that we have regularly. It's whether people want to stream games or not, because we don't have that guaranteed every round, so it's a bit awkward to say, yes, and we're going to be streaming rounds, and then if nobody wants to stream their games, it's just like, awkward. So yeah, I think we'll look at that as an option as well. But yeah, that's kind of like the big updates at the moment. I don't know how much energy I'm going to have towards actually streaming anytime soon. I do plan on doing it. Like you saw, I do have a schedule. I'm like, I do want to stream these days. This weekend we've got the Grand Challenge as well, which I'll be taking part in, so I'll be doing a Friday, Saturday, Sunday stream as well. So yeah, there's a lot to do and a lot to look forward to, and I'm very excited. Life is like right now, there's a lot going on. So yeah, there's the big announcement. I hope somebody cares. I hope somebody finds that interesting. But yeah, things will be a bit tumultuous, big word of the day, until at least halfway through next year. I am going to be I haven't really like highlighted this bit as well. I am going to be very much stay-at-home dad as well. The business that I've started, there is ways that we can pivot it into stuff I can do from home, basically. So that is more stuff to look at as well, but you guys don't need to know about all that boring minutia. The main thing is, for the first 6 months, I'm just going to have a baby down here that you're not going to see, that I'm going to be rocking with one foot, and I'm going to be streaming away. Then every so often you'll hear a baby cry, I'll mute, disappear for a bit, come back, do the same thing. Like, that's how my life's going to be for a while, I think, which is a great problem to have. Anyway, guys, I hope that answers the question of where has Liam been and why is Liam not streaming. It's, like I said, it's really, I'm really excited. I can't wait for it, honestly. And thank you so much for sticking with me as well. I know it's really easy when a content creator disappears for a while to just kind of like not watch them anymore, just like go away to a different person. And having people actually ask, where am I? Am I going to be streaming, etc., etc., for the last like few months has been really cool. Like, it really makes me feel wanted in the community, which is just awesome. So thanks for watching as always, guys. All my social media links are in the description below, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya.